Holly and welcome back to H&R Fam. Today's video, I'm really sorry about the lighting. It's just I wanted to do it in front of the baby stuff that we do have, and currently I'm not going to move it around my house just to get a pretty background. So this is the background you guys are sadly going to get, which I'm very sorry, but this is just the way that it's going to be. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update as well as a little bit of a baby haul. Whether it is some stuff that we have been gifted or stuff that we have bought ourselves, I am wanting to show you. There are going to be a few items that are going to be excluded just because they are towards the gender of our baby. And yes, at this point in my pregnancy, we do know the gender, but we are announcing the gender to the rest of our family this weekend. So I kind of have to keep that on the back burner and kind of keep it a secret before I put anything out there. And then we will be doing the gender reveal video for you guys. And then I'll show you, the stuff that we have towards the gender of our baby. And hopefully I don't give it away in this video. So today's video is going to be a pregnancy update, and then, like I said, a little baby haul. So let's start off with the pregnancy update. I think my last video ended off as just the first trimester. I did film throughout the weeks before that, or I mean after that, but I was so sick and I just wanted to redo it. So now I'm doing weeks 14 to 20. I know it's a long span and everything like that, but I really wanted to share with you guys, throughout my pregnancy, but it's just not as frequent. Hopefully now will be a little bit more frequent, but now that I am feeling a little bit better and I'm doing a lot better. So tomorrow I'm exactly 20 weeks. So when you guys are seeing this, the day after you see this, I'll be exactly 20 weeks, and I am super excited, and this pregnancy has been absolutely wonderful. So to begin off with week 14, I was still experiencing severe morning sickness. I was still on the medication and everything like that. So that is what I was dealing with. And now to the point in my pregnancy, I go about a week and then I have one day where I'm still throwing up and vomiting. So basically my doctor has deemed me that I'm basically going to have morning sickness throughout my whole entire pregnancy. And sadly, it sucks, but I'll take any symptom that comes with this pregnancy just because I never got to experience it with my first. Because if you guys don't know, I miscarried. So it is definitely something that I feel like if this was my first pregnancy and I never had to experience loss, it is something that I think I would have complained about and really hated. But at this point, I enjoy it because it's almost like a little hint or a sign that my baby's doing okay. So with that being said, still morning sickness. The other thing that I have been experiencing is out of breath. That is just kind of come on the past couple weeks. I didn't really have it so much in my first trimester. Now that I'm further along and the baby's actually moving up out of my pelvis and is moved up out of my pelvis, it is something that is really kicked me hard in the ass. So I've been dealing with that. Another thing that I have dealt with is bloody noses. And let me tell you, I have never before had a bloody nose, except for maybe when I was a kid and I got hit in the face by a ball or something. Other than that, I have never been one who got bloody noses. And now it's like a daily occurrence, if not every second to third day, I'm getting like a small bleeding nose. It's not nothing major. It stops instantly. It's just like basically when I blow it, there's blood, and then it goes away. So I have definitely talked to my doctor about that. Sadly, he just said, it's something that you gotta deal with. And he suggested sleeping with a humidifier, but sadly, we already do, so that's obviously not the cause. We're not too dry in our house or anything like that. It's just pregnancy related. The next thing is constipation, and let me tell you, this is real. It is really bad. There'll be days where, it's not natural, and there'll be days where it is, and it kind of goes back and forth. I don't think my body really knows what to do in that situation, so that is something that is kind of a pain to deal with. The other thing is I did have to go to the hospital because I was experiencing a weird pain. It was in my lower right abdomen, and then it would shoot up my side and kind of go into my back and kind of go up my back a bit, and I was really concerned, and it was like to the point where I was in tears, and I'm not one who cries over pain a whole lot, but it really hurt, and it was just to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. So Ryan rushed me to the hospital, where we sat for 6 hours, and mind you, I'm pregnant and I'm in a lot of pain at this point. And we sat there for 6 hours, didn't get in, didn't get looked at. They didn't check the baby, they didn't check nothing. The only thing that they did check was my blood pressure and my temperature. So mind you, if you guys want to know more about that story, definitely leave those comments down below because I'd love to share my experience. So coming to that, we had to leave that hospital, and because we were so mad, we left and went to a different hospital, and thank goodness we got in right away. They checked the baby's heartbeat, they checked me right away, and everything was fine. And it turned out to be what they called trapped wind or constipation type thing, but they can't diagnose with constipation because unfortunately you need an x-ray to diagnose that. And of course I'm pregnant, so I can't have an x-ray to diagnose anything like that. So what they do, they just kind of pressure on my stomach and that kind of thing, and they came to the conclusion that it is definitely trapped wind. So basically it's just trapped gas, and it kind of gets stuck, and that's basically what the pain was feeling like, but it was excruciating. Like it wasn't excruciating, like I mean, it was painful enough that I couldn't even stand straight. I constantly just wanted to be bent over. So they gave me some gas relieving, and basically they sent me on my way home, and I felt so much better. They made sure that my stomach started to release some of that, and they sent me home, which was absolutely amazing. And you know, we got the help at the second hospital. The next thing that I've been dealing with is heartburn, and especially in the past week. So from 19 weeks to 20 weeks, it is every day, all day. Nothing can get rid of it. Tums, Zantac, anything that I'm allowed to take literally does not get rid of it. It doesn't even touch it. A Tum will maybe touch it for like 2 seconds, and then it's back again. And I even cut out all acidity, like fruits. I don't eat any spice. I've never been a spice person, so that's not the case. No pepper, nothing at all. And the drinks, I've been just drinking water, and it doesn't help. It's just there. And I know they say that if you have lots of heartburn, your baby's supposed to have lots of hair. I'm just hoping that this baby has lots of hair for this suffering, because if it comes out bald, I tell you, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. So, and then going on to that, another symptom is leg cramps. They're not too bad. They just kind of feel like it's almost trying to go to sleep, or you just kind of get like the weird jolt to the leg, or it just almost feels like a small growing pain. If you ever experienced growing pains when you were going through a growth spurt, which I did as a kid, it almost feels like that, and then it just kind of goes away. It doesn't last long. It's just kind of like a little twinge, and then basically that's the end of it. The next thing is I have started to feel a little bit of movement. It's not very frequent, or it's not like in a pattern yet or anything significant. That is because at our 19-week ultrasound to find out the gender and stuff, we did find out that I have an anterior placenta, and was actually told. They probably knew this beforehand, but we were actually told. So of course that movement is going to be a little bit blocked and muted by the placenta, but I have started to feel a little bit more movement, a little bit more rolling, but there can be a day where I don't really notice it, probably because those are the days that I'm busiest, but I have started to feel movement, and I think that's about it. I haven't really, basically just throwing up, heartburn, you know, the trapped wind thing, out of breath, you know, I went through a phase where I was really tired, and the nosebleeds are my major symptoms, and those are the ones that I'm still struggling with. Other than that, everything is good. At this point in my pregnancy, I've only gained about 5 pounds, if not 6 pounds by now. So I'm right on track with that. And yeah, so let's just show you some of the things that we have gotten or that we have bought. And that would be the end of the video. So the first thing that we were given is a car seat, and I can't really show you. It is sitting up here. It is one that clicks into the stroller, and I can't show you it because of a previous, since I did miscarry my first, I was told I'm not allowed to do any heavy lifting, which I don't think you're really supposed to do when you're pregnant anyway. But it is like all attached right now except for the top piece. But like the box has like the stroller and everything in it, so it's hard. And the box does not have the picture on it, so I can't show you, but it is red and black, and that's all I'm going to say. It was given to us about a week after we announced that we were pregnant. So it was just kind of a shocker, and we didn't expect it. The other thing that we were given is probably what you can see behind me. It is the bassinet. It's the Ingenuity one. So it has like a raccoon and some leaves attached to it, and it comes with the bassinet, a change table, and then the pack and play lower level for when they're a little bit older than newborn. And then it also has the deeper, you know, pocket for when they're like a year to 2 years old. So we got that because instead of having a bassinet in our bedroom, we want something that will go with it and have a change table within our room because the baby will be staying in our room. So we decided to get a pack and play, and this was gifted to us as well, except we had to set it up because they told us if there's any missing pieces or anything. So I had to set it up in my 1-bedroom place, and it literally took up the whole room. So definitely it's a good thing that we are moving, but it is absolutely perfect, and trying to get it back in this box was absolutely awful. The next thing I got is because the headpiece that kind of to stop your baby's head from falling over and stuff in the car seat that we got, I really didn't like it. I think because it was packaged so tightly, it kind of got squished, and I just didn't like it. It is installed in our car seat, but I did pick up a new one. It is just this Jolly Jumper one. And it is kind of like a fleecy type because we are having a winter baby because we're due in February. And in Canada, it gets super cold. And it's already like snowing here in September and everything. So I did just get this. Of course, it's not in the package because it's in the car seat. I wanted to make sure that it fit, which it was supposed to. But I just wanted to make sure it is something that we wanted before I went and didn't install it, and then the baby's here and I have to deal with it. The next things that we got are books, and if you guys don't know, I'm an avid reader and I absolutely love books, so I'm hoping that our kid will like to read as much as I do, whereas my boyfriend and of course the father of the baby, he hates reading, so hopefully it takes after me and likes reading. So we just got a couple of these classics, well not really classics, but we got like Itsy Bitsy Spider, Humpty Dumpty, The Three Little Pigs, or The Little Piggy. Oh yeah, not The Three Little Pigs, The Little Piggy. And then we got Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. They just come in this little set, but I absolutely love them, and I'm constantly on Amazon like, oh, I need to do this, I need to find a book, but those aren't my top priority. The other books that I did get is like childhood oldies. So like this one here is called The Fairy Tales, and it has like Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella and stuff, even though they did change some of the stories, so I'm not too thrilled about that one. But the one that I am super thrilled is because it has all like the old nursery rhymes and stuff from when I was a kid, like Humpty Dumpty, The Cat in the Cradle, you know, Little Boy Blue, and all of that kind of stuff, and Mary Had a Little Lamb. I just got this, his Mother Goose, all the old Mother Goose, and it goes back to like ones that I didn't even know existed, and then showing my mom, she's just like, those were ones that were popular when I was a kid. So it's kind of exciting to see that I'm going to be able to pass down stories that my mom even liked, or nursery rhymes that my mom liked when she was a kid. So that part is really exciting to me. The next thing that I should say the baby's dad got is because he is more into buying toys. He's kind of a little kid himself at heart. He's very mature for his age. He is 23, going to be 24 here soon. But he's just a kid at heart. So when he sees something that looks like fun, he just feels like he has to get it. So the thing that he got is just this squirt little car seat toy. And of course, I'm going to let him get it because, you know, he's got to be involved, and he has helped pick out a lot of stuff, like some of the clothes that we have gotten, he's picked out, and that kind of thing, so it is exciting, and he's super excited to pick out the baby monitor and stuff, because he's all into the electronics, so he's very excited. The next thing I got is just this fleece blanket. It has like a little lamb on it. It is gender neutral, because of course some of this stuff we got at the point of not knowing the gender, so it is really soft. I'm just leaving it packaged up for now, because I'm not going to wash anything or unpack anything, and I can't until we are moved. Another thing that the baby's dad got is this Wubbanub, and it is pandas, because if you guys don't know, I am obsessed with pandas. I have a whole shelf in my house full of panda memorabilia and stuff like that. So anything that I find with pandas on it, I'm definitely getting. So this was super cute to get. The next thing that we were gifted is the boon grass for the bottle drying, and the flower stem to go with it, so that is super exciting, and I can't wait to use this, really. Another couple things that we got is in like another blanket category type thing, and that is a sheet. We got this just feather sheet to go with our pack and play that fits the mattress for the pack and play, so that works absolutely perfect. The next thing that I got, or the next two things that I got, are these Swaddle Me swaddles, just the easy swaddlers that have like the Velcro. You don't actually have to fold the blanket and try to, you know, swaddle them up, which I can easily do because I have my childhood development course, and I've, you know, babysat, and I've always been around children my whole life from my jobs. But I figured these would be super cute and super easy for Ryan, because he's never really been around small children for a long period of time, so he's never like changed a diaper, he's never swaddled the blanket, so I figured these would be absolutely perfect and really easy for him just to throw over and swaddle the baby. The next thing I got is this Swaddle Modern Collection. It is by Lulu Joe Baby, I think. Yeah, Lulu Joe Baby. It is a bamboo muslin blanket, and it is pandas again because I absolutely love it, and it is huge. I did have to open it just because I want to see what it was like, but you can swaddle the baby. You can use this for a nursing cover. You can use it for a receiving blanket, as well as a stroller cover, so I'm absolutely excited to use this to cover the car seat. The next things I will show you are in the clothing department. We did get these before we knew the gender, so that is something super exciting. The first thing I got is just this little button-up onesie, and it is from Carter's Little Baby Basics, because that's the only baby store I have close vicinity to me, which really sucks. So if I have to go to a baby store, I literally have to travel like 20 minutes, half an hour away just to go. So that's on a special occasion that we get to go to the city. But Carter's, we have one right here in the town I live in, but it's just this little onesie, button-up onesie, which I am trying to find zip-up onesies, and nowhere where I live, like close vicinity, like the Walmart, the Carter's, I cannot find zip-up onesies. Like, they have zip-up onesies, but they're like that towel material, and I just want something really cozy because it is going to be a winter baby. So it's just this one. It has like a dog, a cloud, a giraffe, a koala bear, a bird somewhere on here, a bird, and it's just the footy, and then it also has the sleeves that fold over to cover their little hands, which I really liked, especially being a winter baby. So there's that. And the next clothing thing I got is really thick, and it is this little snowsuit. Again, this is from Carter's. I don't know if it's the Baby Basics. I don't think it is. I think it's just, yeah, it's just Carter's, but it is like this fleecy inside, and then it has the little ears on it, and it just buttons up here, snaps up, and then again it has the little hand covers for the baby. So these are the two clothing items that I can show you that are gender neutral. Other than that, I can't show you the other ones just because it will give away the gender, and I don't want family to see it and know the gender of our baby. And then the last thing that I am going to show you guys is the Boppy Lounger. I really like this because I'm not going to be doing co-sleeping just because I don't think that it's safe personally. Maybe once Ryan goes to work, I might do a little bit of co-sleeping, so I figured the Boppy pillow, not for co-sleeping, but just to lounge around while I'm doing my work, because I do work from home, it'd be perfect for that, so then they're not always in a swing, they don't always have that motion, just something that they can sit around and lounge with me, or if I want to sit in the bed and watch TV, they can just sit and lounge with me. So I'm super excited. I got this elephant print Boppy Lounger, and I'm super excited for this. I did pull this out of the bag just to make sure that there was no holes or anything in it because I did order it offline. So I just wanted to make sure that it was 100% perfect, and tell ya, trying to get back in this bag is like impossible. So those are all of the baby items I'm going to show for you guys today, and my pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time in our next video, which will be our gender reveal. So have a good day. Bye-bye. Oh, before I leave, sorry, I want to mention, if there's any baby items that you think are essentials, please let me know down below. Like, I have a list in mind, but if there's anything that you guys think that I absolutely should have, I want to see if I already have them on my list, because I'm up for suggestions for anything. So, yeah, definitely leave those comments down below. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.